Okay, so the next thing is the nipping, okay?
Okay,
And you're, just similar to what I was just doing, but this is a little bit more penetrative. You're using more like the fingertips, like in this. This is a thing that's especially good more again for the shoulder. It's harder to do it on other parts of the body. And you can go a little slower.
Are you using all of your fingers or just your thumb?
Yeah, my these fingers are also.
It's just like the claw.
So that's
Very good.
Nip,
Nipping.
nipping.
This is nipping.
like the pit bull and the cat nip you.
It's the claw.
Well, the dog don't bite you like that. They're
I
pretty
always
sharp.
gotta tell my cat not to bite
Nip
the leg
you.
that feeds him.
So when you do these grasping techniques, again, have this feeling like after you grab, it's good to think like you're pulling everything off the bone or something, or pulling meat off the bone. Or,
What do you do to protect yourself from the energy that you're working with?
yeah. It's always.
Is that advanced
it's
lesson
not
or what?
Well, no, I mean, people ask me this question. I don't consider myself to be like energetically sensitive to. There have been times when I think, like afterwards, like I kind of feel like
Sucked
something
up.
is off, or tired. But to me, if I'm if I'm feeling really relatively healthy and I keep myself relaxed and keep my energy circulating, generally I don't feel like I get
Spent.
affected.
Yeah.
And like part of my mentality is like, because you're gonna work on so many different people,
Sorry.
and
That was me.
you
Too much Qigong.
don't want to.
Get that infested?
Prejudice again.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get into this mindset where necessarily where or this is my feeling is like I try to I'm here to work on everybody, and so I almost like am blind to a lot of what they come in with. To me it's like, okay, they're like a body and I have to work
It's a
on
beautiful
them.
machine.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna learn from their body and work on what needs to be worked on. The energy is something that I guess I'm so focused in on the task.
You run into people who are just like energy vampires, though. I mean, just
Yeah.
for some reason, just sucks the life out of you working on them,
I'm sure.
even though you don't
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah, I know. And there are people where, usually when I'm working, I like to get into like this. It feels like you're in a kind of a groove or something. Things are pretty centered. You feel like you're in control of things. Like, there are certain people when I work on them that, I still feel comfortable, but I can kind of feel like things are a little bit off. And I.
Do you have a meditation you use for that, or you just work through it, or
Yeah,
shake it off, or what?
I like to just kind of blank out and focus on what I'm doing. I don't have any like, maybe we can open it up and talk about what other people do, because it is or it can be a big concern for people.
What are you talking about?
I find people that are like a little too empathic, they care too much for each single patient, and after about the third one, you're done. It's hard to.
Right, because you put too much of your own chi into it.
Or something.
Yeah.
I think too much of theirs.
My camel will tell you to do qigong before you massage,
Work very well on
and that should help protect you.
Yeah, on joints.
Well, some people have different medications, like a bit of a green glass or white light.
White,
or,
yeah. I know.
I had one that they call it the matrix, the gold bag of yourself. And then they said you took a couple chi balls.
If it works, it works.
And I think because you
It's more like Randy
acupuncturist
Dawes.
also, so you know when to
Where to-
point.
Yeah.
So you press on this.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Uh-huh.
Very good.
Work on the process.
Yeah, I like to think that if you're it's almost like when you're exercising or something, like energy is
Mhm.
circulating like freely, so there's less chance for things to affect you. I mean, I think if you're, that's why it's not good to work on people if you're kind of sick or your energy is low, because I do think you're more vulnerable to, other influences.
Your Wei Chi is down, right?
Yeah, but if
Ouija?
Wei Chi.
yeah, your defensive energy.
Wait.
Yeah.
When
What was that?
WEI. Wei Chi.
WEI. Yeah, that's how we spell it.
is that danger?
Huh?
No, it's your protective energy.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh,
Yeah.
defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, defensive energy. Okay.